Hey Busy Fit fam, this is Stephen Anderson and I'm your Busy Fit coach. Welcome to week 10, day 1 of your Busy Fit 2.0 Healthy Habits Coaching, and I'm so glad that you're here. So here we are, day 1 of your reset, and I hope actually that I have convinced you to go ahead and give the reset a try. Remember, you are sowing into your body so you can reap a harvest. You're sowing into your mind so you can reap a harvest. And really, you're sowing into your story. You are building your story. You are in the midst of your testimony. So you'll be able to tell others how they can get from where they are to some of the goals they have. Trust me, it's just 40 days, right? So we're going to take this time to really focus on our goals and focus on the main thing, which is simply to eat good food. Now, if you have decided that you really just don't have it to go for the reset and you're doing your 1%, that's fine as well. Just make sure that you have specifically and clearly outlined what you'll be doing to get yourself 1% better. So what we don't want to do is get locked into saying, okay, our 1% is that we have our water habit down. Well, by now you should be past that, right? So you should have your water habit down. What else can I have down? My eating slowly to 80%. How do I know that I'm actually getting better at that? Whether I'm getting healthy proteins in each meal, how do I know I'm getting better than that? Either way, it's important for you to know specifically how you're going to keep moving forward. Now, for those who have decided to go for the reset, you probably have a few things that are going on, and I want to go over with you a few things that could typically be going on in your mind. This may or may not apply to you, but for most people, number one, you're going to be a little bit excited. You know, you realize you have a huge opportunity to make a great change in your life, and so there's some excitement there knowing that you're about to make a really good thing happen for you, your future, your family, and those who love you. And then number two, you could be kind of freaking out a little bit. It's like, this is kind of scary going into this new area, and that's okay, that's fine, and that's normal. It's okay to be a little bit nervous. Really kind of be on your guard and realize that that's just part of the game, and that's part of that gate that most people get afraid to go over. Well, you're getting over it, and you're winning by doing that. And number three is to make sure that you understand that there will be some tempting times. Now, you may or may not go through a kind of a detox kind of a phase. So it depends on how dependent you were on some of those less healthy foods, but you'll find that you may have some strong cravings and some temptations. You may be getting angry, your temper may be a little bit short, your sense of smell may be a little bit heightened towards some of those things that are not going to be on your healthy list, all right? Resist that. This is your detox phase. I choose to look at it as the devil himself approaching me with some short-term satisfaction, knowing it's going to short-circuit my success, knowing it's going to take off my life, and more importantly, knowing it's going to short me out of my ability to fulfill my purpose. Remember, this is just 40 days, but it's 40 days that can really and truly change your life. Now, I want to remind you that if you have not already taken your weight, your measurements, and your pictures, and let's say within the last week, then go ahead and get that done. That'll be the last time you touch any of that stuff until after the Whole30. But you'll want to get that done if you haven't within the last week. Now we're on to our calls to action. Of course, we are reading our Busy Fit Mindset statements every single day. We're making sure that we get that water in. We're making sure we honor the commitment we made to ourselves to get that workout in or to rest if that's what it calls for. Also making sure that we're eating slowly to 80%, really listening to that body. And we are having proper portion sizes of protein, carbohydrates, mainly vegetables, also some fruits, keeping those processed carbohydrates definitely out of the way, and nice healthy sources of fat. We're also looking at repetition. We want to get that down for our weekly habits and for our daily habits. All right, tomorrow we will be going over some of the most frequently asked questions when it comes to the Whole30. Actually, we'll be doing that for the rest of the week. And I want you to go to the resources area and check out Mr. Steve Harvey and one of his most famous speeches. And until then, persist. I will persist until I succeed. I'll never give up. I'll see you tomorrow.